Oh my goodness, I have been working on this forever and ever. And now we're actually gonna do it. It's my basement best biker setup ever. This was the original design I had made for the ultimate biker mudroom closet. Not really closet, more lockers maybe. Lockers without doors. Anyways, I want a place for my helmet. I want a place for the leather and a place for the boots. Then I would have my track and then my adventure and then my street gear and then like one for like just normal clothes like toques and hats and shoes and stuff like for street clothes. More final dimensions after measuring, my wood I need, and then might make some cabinets. So here's downstairs my mechanical, laundry and my server, and then here's the lockers, and then the cabs will be here. So I'm gonna start with the back wall first because this might be delayed. I don't know if I want to build this just yet, but we'll try with this. Let's go show you downstairs. Before we jump into the video, a huge shout out to Motorvan, my new sponsor. They are the #1 place in Canada to get showy helmets. I have the new RF 1400 Mural as shown here, which I think looks amazing and I cannot wait to ride with it. It is brand new for this year. It's the 1400 with graphics. It's all possible thanks to Motorvan. So please check them out in the description below and go and get your showy helmets from them. All right, here's my basement. As you know, this is my garage to this door. So most of my basement is my garage. Then I have this little entryway, this little mudroom, if you will. When I bought the place, I had it all tiled because it was carpet. It's kind of difficult to use the mudroom when you only had tile here and then you're stuck here. So now it's all tile. You can walk out. This will be the cabinets and this will be the lockers to about here. So my lockers will be here, lots of space. This is my laundry. And then this is my server for my home automation, NAS drive, internet, stuff like that. Okay, so first things first, let's clear out all this stuff, set it up in the garage, take some measurements, and start with step 1. Okay, just gonna move the compressor and my weights, which I never use because I'm tiny. We have all the tools, 2 brad nailers, circular saw, sander for making all the smooth wood so I can paint it, spray it down. Got the sawhorses and now the miter saw. This is all my dad's tools, so when he passed, I just took them to store them. They've been in my house for like 4 years and I haven't even used them. They've just been stored here, so now I'm gonna put them to good use. My dad did a lot of renovations in his house. I don't do much because my house was brand new, so it's all kind of done, but this is my first big project. So it's wintertime, so it's freaking freezing outside. So I'm gonna have to pull the car out to have more room in my garage because I can't build it in here, it's too small. I need to build it in the garage and bring it through piece by piece. So I'm gonna build it like the bottom piece where the shoe goes, then the backs, and then build the top. I'm gonna build it in the garage and bring it in piece by piece. And it's gonna look amazing. All right, so now you can see I have created my lockers in a 3D program called Sketchup. It's free. I had to learn the program, which was really quite easy actually. And I'm glad I did it in 3D because I found some design issues with some cuts were too short and too long. So I was able to really figure out my design in 3D and kind of understand it more. I was able to build a cut list from the actual program to minimize waste. It was fantastic. So if you're doing woodworking, especially new, someone like me, this was paramount to my success. So I've got my material here. I'm gonna move this guy probably right here. I put my car outside, so now it's plugged in. You can probably see the cable right there. It's plugged in because it's minus 30 degrees outside. That's like minus F's too, like it's so cold. So anyone watching this that's a woodworker and then you found my content because it's now got woodworking topics, I'm sorry that I'm gonna completely botch this video. This is my first big wood project. I'm doing some pocket joinery, done a lot of research online. My buddy in BC who built my coffee table has been giving me a bunch of tips and tricks. I think I can do it. It's a bunch of rectangles put together, like how hard can it be, right? So YOLO. For anyone watching this, I've learned everything from YouTube. This is a YouTuber learning from YouTube. And I'm just gonna have fun and let's just do this. All right, so I have my thingy-majiggy all set up to rip these. I'm gonna cut it on the thick, rigid insulation to keep the pieces exactly straight across the entire cut for the most accuracy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gonna go for it. Board my buddy's space heater. It is so cold out here. My feet are frozen. At minus 30, my built-in garage heater doesn't really do anything. It's kind of dinky, to be honest, but with them both going, it's still so cold in here. All right, and because I'm an absolute nerd, I made this on Sketchup. I'm wearing a mask for a real reason. MDF is not something I want to breathe in. Anyways, so I have this wicked cut list I made. Wow, guys, that's awesome. Like, that cut is so straight for not having a table saw. It's like 1/16 off at that end. I started here. I'm like really, really dusty. All right, that's end of day, I guess 2. Day 1 was planning. Day 2 now is the first cuts. I have quite a lot done, actually. I went very slow with my new tool, brand new using it, want everything perfect, and I'm so happy with how the cuts are. Like, check this out for a circular saw. That is just nuts. Got a really nice blade on it too, finishing blade. Those are my, waist. Slow and steady wins the race. I have a big meeting tomorrow morning, so I can't stay up too late, so I need to grab a shower. I'm so dusty. I already vacuumed myself off once. This is how it looks. But yeah, guys, that was really fun. This is what was key, though, keeping me on track. But we'll come back till tomorrow. All right, so I have most of my cuts all done. I'm gonna start building, and my first time using the pocket hole system, pocket screws, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. Have it all set up here. Man, I'm like a pro woodworker. Look at that. Let's go. Dope. First time using it. Dope. Pocket hole system, pocket screws. 1, 2, 3. For these guys, gonna glue, gotta measure, make them all even. This is the lower cubbies. This guy was a bit of a splurge, but totally worth it. It holds inside the hole you drilled to put the screw in, so it clamps it tight, keeps it up. All right, I'm back. This camera's getting absolutely destroyed by the sawdust, but check it out. Look at it. It's a box, it's a thing now. It looks awesome. It's square. This is the bench part, so I'm gonna put my boots underneath, and it's 18 inches tall, so for sitting, you can put your boots on, and the actual top, there's gonna be a nice top that goes on this. I wanted to do walnut, but it's absolutely expensive, so now I'm doing pine, I think. I need to figure it out still. But yeah, there you go. That's a little update for you. I messed up because I wasn't thinking. This side is my visible side. I should have done the pocket holes on the inside, but you win some, you lose some. I do have some paintable little guys here, so these will go in and fill them up, and I'll sand it and hopefully hide it. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how it's coming along for a newbie missing a table saw.